Good evening, everybody. We're going to start the agenda review session for Wednesday, December 21st, 2016, New Brunswick City Council. We have ordinances on second reading. 601, an ordinance to amend and supplement the revised general ordinance of the City of New Brunswick, Title 17, Zoning, Chapter 17, Landing Lane. 602, an ordinance to amend and supplement the revised general ordinance of the City of New Brunswick, Title 10, Vehicles and Traffic, Schedule 38, Time Limit Parking Areas, Somerset Street. 603, orders to amend and supplement the revised general ordinance of the City of New Brunswick, Title 10, Vehicles and Traffic, Schedule 41A, parking by permit only in designated residential areas, Hiram Square. We have no ordinances on first reading. We have resolutions. 642, approve agenda amendments. 643, approve payroll. 644, authorize refund for redeemed tax sale certificates. 645, approve resolution adopting the new zoning district designation. 646, authorize reimbursement to multifamily property owners for trash and recyclables for year 2016. Trash amount, $502,297.12. Recycling amount, $59,307.05. 647, approve a water contract with Puerto Rican Action Board Incorporated for fair housing counseling services. Term is 12-month period commencing July 1st, 2016 through June 30th, 2017, and thereafter for additional 12 months should the student so desire, not to exceed $15,000, not pro tunc. 648, approve water contract with Central Jersey Collision doing business as Elizabeth Truck Center. Auto body repairs with 2005 Ford 350 Gotham or Dial-A-Ride, not to exceed $2,500. The Middlesex County Cooperative Purchasing Program, CK12 Middlesex from Central Jersey Collision doing business as Elizabeth Truck Center. 649, approve authorization to rebid requested by water utility for security improvements, Phase 1, rebid specification, 529-16 WR. 650, approve amendment resolution R111609 to pay additional legal fees in the amount of $4,445.50 to Benedict and Altman. The police director, Anthony Caputo, in the matter of Arthur Anderson, Caputo, from $18,224 to $22,669.50. 651, approve amendment of resolution R011666. Reason to pay additional amount of $1,750 to Phoenix Advisors LLC for 26 continuing disclosure agent services as required by the Securities and Exchange Commission, not to exceed $1,750. 652, approve ABC liquor license renewal for 2015-2016 pocket license for Ravi John Turkaya, sorry about that, my bad, Tia Gora. Liquor license number 1214330330002. 653, approve ABC liquor license renewal 2016-2017 pocket license for the same fellow. Liquor license number 1214, same person, I'm sorry, 133033002. 654, approve award of contract with HD Supply Waterworks, furnish and deliver cold water meters, meter transceiver units, and accessories, specification number 57116W, not to exceed $182,141.25. 655, advise and consent to Senior Citizen Council Board appointments, the advisory board. Elsa Acevedo, Eva Alford, Edwina Armstrong, Janice Browning, Annie Felton, Doris Hastings, Thelma Quesada, Rosa Ortiz. Expires December 31, 2018, 2-year term. 656, authorize renewal of interlocal service contract agreement with Middlesex County Department of Public Safety and Health for public health services and programs, January 1, 2017 to December 31st, 2017, not to exceed $241,585.49. 657, approve amendment of resolution R111617 to pay additional legal fees in the amount of $6,149 to Benedict and Altman for Police Director Anthony Caputo in the matter of Steve Middleton versus City of New Brunswick from $18,709 to $24,858. 658, approve amendment of resolution R061517 to pay copy overage charges in the amount of $2746 for the Municipal Prosecutor's Office copier with GE Capital Information Tech Solutions, doing business as RICO USA, not to exceed $2746. Approval of this amendment will not constitute an increase of 20% or more of the amount of the original contract. 659, approve resolution to refer the New Brunswick Cultural Center redevelopment plan to the Planning Board for review and recommendation. 58 Barrett Street, 70 Barrett Street, and 9 Livingston Avenue. 660, approve rejection of bids and authorization to rebid. Furnish and delivery of bituminous materials, rebid specification number 566-16PR. 661, resolution authorizing budget transfers, 2016 municipal budget. 662, approve amendment resolution R111550, supplemental services number 1, to perform additional appraisals in the amount of $2,800 with New Jersey Real Advisory Group LLC. Real Property Appraisal Services, new fire department headquarters project. Specification number 889D, 15 RFP, not to exceed $2,800. 663, approve release of site inspection fees in the amount of $288.92 to Dave Adams for 10 Union Street, Block 55, Lot 32, 33.01. 664, approve of resolution R121626, reason to additional days to complete the work relaxation of city noise orders requested by Verizon New Jersey in order to place and splice cables in the same conduit sections and manholes on the following street: Bear Street, Nielsen Street, Joyce Gilmer Avenue, George Street between Church Street and Albany Street between George Street and Nielsen Street, Church Street between George Street and Nielsen Street. Date, January 15, 2017, February 15, 2017. Time, 7 p.m. to 6 a.m. 665, approve amendment of resolution R101643 to pay additional legal fees in the amount of $11,086.27 to the American Arbitration Association for arbitration services in the matter of the City of New Brunswick versus Marback Construction from $68,707.50 to $80,593.77. 666, approving of resolution R101669, change order number 4, credit with Flanagan's Contracting Group Incorporated for reconstruction of Recreation Park. Specification number 85114R, credit amount $15,102.50. Approval of this change order will not constitute an increase of 20% or more of the amount of the original contract. 667, approve amendment of resolution 121666, change order number 5 of Flanagan's Contracting Group Incorporated for reconstruction of Recreation Park. Specification number 85114R, the amount is $7,779.11. Approval of this change order will not constitute an increase of 20% or more of the amount of the original contract. 668, approval award of contract with Garrison Enterprise Incorporated for furnace, delivery, and installation of insertion valves, line stops, emergency valve repair and replacement. The term is 12-month period, commencing December 22nd, 2016, and ending December 21st, 2017, which can be extended on a yearly basis for up to 2 additional one-year terms, should the city so desire. Specification number 560-16W, not to exceed $200,000. 669, authorized tax collection to transfer credits on several tax and utility accounts. 670, authorized refund to Caliber Homes Loans Incorporated against Block 091, Lot 003, 17 Huntington Street from 2016 taxes in the amount of $5,412.03. No items discussed by the council. Thank you. We now start the meeting. Clerk, call the roll, please.
Councilmember Anderson.
Present.
Councilmember Escobar.
Present.
Council Vice President Fleming.
Present.
Councilmember Garlotti.
Present.
Council President Egan.
Present. Please be advised that notice requirements of the Open Public Meeting Act have been complied with and satisfied, and that the annual notice, which gave sufficient notice of the time and place and conduct of all public meetings of the Municipal Council of the City of New Brunswick, has been filed with the City Clerk, has been placed on the appropriate bulletin board in the lobby of City Hall in New Brunswick, New Jersey, and has been transmitted to the official newspaper for the City of New Brunswick, namely the Home News Tribune. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Please remove your hats.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll have a moment of silence for our men and women serving in our armed forces, for our men and women serving in our armed forces during the holiday season overseas, and for all our men and women who lost their lives in battle from any conflict. We have minutes of October 5th, 2016. Can I get a motion on the minutes, please?
Motion.
Second.
Councilmember Anderson.
Aye.
Councilmember Escobar.
Aye.
Council Vice President Fleming.
Aye.
Councilmember Garlotti.
Aye.
Council President Egan.
Aye. We have ordinances on second reading. 601, ordinance to amend and supplement the revised general ordinance of the city of New Brunswick, Title 17, zoning, Chapter 17, landing lane. Now, Mr. City Attorney, will we do the resolution first or the ordinance first?
Yes, I would ask that the council consider R-121645 for adoption prior to adopting this ordinance on second reading.
Okay, so we have resolution 645 that we must adopt first. It's approved resolution adopting the new zoning district designation, landing lane. Would anybody from the public like to comment on this particular resolution? Anybody from the public on this resolution? Seeing nobody, move the ordinance, move the resolution.
Motion?
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Anderson.
Aye.
Councilmember Escobar.
Aye.
Council Vice President Fleming.
Aye.
Councilmember Garlotti.
Aye.
Council President Egan.
Aye. Now we'll go to the ordinance, which is 601, ordinance to amend and supplement the revised zoning ordinance of the city of New Brunswick, Title 17, zoning, Chapter 17, landing lane. Would anybody from the public like to comment on this particular ordinance? Anybody from the public on this ordinance? Seeing nobody?
Move the resolution. I mean, sorry,
It's okay.
the second.
Councilmember Anderson.
Aye.
Councilmember Escobar.
Aye.
Council Vice President Fleming.
Aye.
Councilmember Garlotti.
Aye.
Council President Egan.
Aye. 602, an ordinance to amend and supplement the revised zoning ordinance of the city of New Brunswick, Title 10, vehicles and traffic, Schedule 38, time limit parking areas, Somerset Street. Would anybody from the public like to comment on this particular ordinance? Anybody from the public on this particular ordinance? Seeing no one?
So moved. Second.
Councilmember Anderson.
Aye.
Councilmember Escobar.
Aye.
Council Vice President Fleming.
Aye.
Councilmember Garlotti.
Aye.
Council President Egan.
Aye. We have ordinance. I just did that one. I see that one, sorry. Okay, we have none on first reading. We'll move to resolutions. We have resolution.
Council President,
Third.
I missed the third one? Oh, geez, I'm sorry.
121603.
I've got my shopping list in my head, you must have. 603, an ordinance to amend and supplement the revised general ordinance of the city of New Brunswick, Title 10, vehicles and traffic, Schedule 41A, parking by permit only in designated residential areas, Hiram Square. Would anybody from the public like to comment on this particular ordinance? Anybody from the public on this particular ordinance? Seeing none?
Motion?
Second.
Councilmember Anderson.
Aye.
Councilmember Escobar.
Aye.
Council Vice President Fleming.
Aye.
Councilmember Garlotti.
Aye.
Council President Egan.
Yes, I mean aye. Resolutions, we have 642 to 670.
We've adopted,
And we adopted 645 already, so we'll take that one out. Would anybody from the public like to comment on any of these particular resolutions? Anybody from the public on the resolutions? Seeing none?
Move the resolution. Second.
Roll call,
Councilmember
please.
Anderson.
Abstaining on 666 and 667. Aye.
So noted. Councilmember Escobar.
Aye.
Council Vice President Fleming.
Aye. Abstaining on 57.
So noted. Councilmember Garlotti.
Aye. Abstaining on 665, please.
So noted. Council President Egan.
Aye. Thank you. Yes.
I would just like to ask Mr. Patterson if he could give us an update about the Livingston Avenue renovation that the county is working on.
Action.
Thank you, Madam Councilman. Referring to the Livingston Avenue road diet that the city has been proposing for a while now. As you know, we completed the concept study. This is actually a project being carried out by the County of Middlesex, as Livingston Avenue is a county road. Concept study has been done, and the county has put out an RFP to bring an engineer on board. I believe they have ended up selecting T&M Engineering, based out of Middletown, to go do that. And the city and county are in the process of negotiating a contract on the cost sharing for that engineering contract. They have also secured some funding from the state, from the federal government through the state for most of the construction work, which is a big bonus for both the county and the city. So we will be moving forward with this process. The design for the final engineering is expected to take about 12 months or so. And then the following year, probably about the spring of 2018, would probably be when construction would begin, if they keep on to their schedule.
We'll now move to the public portion of the meeting. If anybody would like to address the council, public comment, you have 5 minutes. Please step up to the microphone, identify your name and address, please. Yes, good evening.
Yes, Danielle Moore, 188 Rutgers Street, not Fernando. First, I would like to say, well, not thank you, congratulations, but I will give a compliment to New Brunswick Fire Department. Wow, what a wonderful job they did of handling that fire at such a cold night. I say they did a very good job. I have a question for the water department in regards to that. Was there a problem with getting water in time to help with the fire?
Excuse me, what do you want to know?
Having a problem with the water, the fire
Is
hydrants.
the fire director here? Director Walls, are you here? Yes, was there a problem with the water, sir?
No, other than the elements, that was it.
Just the weather.
So related to the weather, okay.
Thank you.
Then that was where a fireman did mention to me, I just wanted to confirm it, if they did it yet. That was to take donations or some food, some clothing to help out with the families who lost so much.
Director, or does anybody have any information on that?
We actually, at this time, as we're speaking, we're having an event at the teen center right now. All the families are there, lots of donations, lots of clothes, food, gifts, so that's going on now, so.
Very good.
Anybody
What time to go to?
you stop up after this meeting, you know, it'll be going on.
Thank you.
Well, would it be another day to do it, or would someone get there in time to?
Put a chair, man. This is not an open conversation over here, man. Put your chair. Thank you.
Okay, so is today going to be the only day that they do it?
No,
Yes,
so
Mr.
there's also, you can drop off to the guidance department at New Brunswick High School.
Okay.
Tomorrow, they're having a collection, Thursday, the guidance collection, at the guidance office at New Brunswick High School.
Okay, thank you. Then also,
You're welcome.
I would like to have information about Lee and Lawrence Street for where I've been patient. It's been 3 months where you said about putting the orange sticks down for no parking on the corners.
Mr. Valenti? Speak to that.
Yes. We finalized our contract with the vendor who supplies those. We expect those within 1 or 2 weeks, and as soon as they come in, we will install those.
Okay.
Just we're currently out of stock. We've used them all up for last year.
Hopefully that'll be done for the next 3 weeks.
Okay, and then also a message to the city, that's Mr. Eugene, that was where he told me to give the message to the city, thank you for the tree that was replaced in front of his house.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you. Anybody else like to address the city council this evening? Please step up to the microphone. 5-minute rule. Anybody like to address the council? Yes, sir.
Hi, my name is Eric Huber. I live at 61 Plum Street. Thank you for listening. I just wanted to ask the City Council not to pursue any potential legal action against Mr. Padwell of New Brunswick today or the whistleblower involved in the, as I'm sure you've all heard about the allegedly tampered water meter. I believe that they should be protected under the 2001 Supreme Court case, Barticki versus Vopper, as well as New Jersey reporter shield laws and whistleblower laws. And I also ask you to launch an investigation against the New Brunswick Water Department in regards to the tampered meter.
Thank you, sir. Anybody else? Hi, good evening.
Hi, my
Name and
name
address,
is
please.
Jenny Goldberg, and I live at 16 Vine Street. Today I'm speaking as a concerned citizen of New Brunswick, and I would like to just preface my speech by saying that New Brunswick Today has provided the city with independent, accurate, hard-hitting journalism for almost 5 years. The paper is a public service to the community, as it has consistently exposed corruption on the local level and presented critical information on public safety and crime within the area. So with that being said, on December 20th, the New Brunswick Police Department carried out a search warrant at New Brunswick Today's office. Under the warrant order, authorities took from the office a water meter that belonged to the town. Mr. Cradwell obtained the water meter from a confidential source, and this water meter had a reading of 0.89 cubic feet. When Mr. Cradwell presented the meter to a former employee at New Brunswick Water Utility, the employee noted that this is proof that a crime has been committed. The water meter obtained was so corroded and old that it could have potentially contaminated a drinking source. It could have also generated a false number in which the water utility could have potentially overestimated a water bill. The water utility is currently under an investigation by the New Jersey Attorney General for 2 employees committing bribery and official misconduct. With that being said, why is the city focusing on this said missing water meter? And in addition, if the utility could potentially be using false numbers for billing its residents, we should definitely be investigating that as a concerned citizen, and I don't know if there are any potential charges against Mr. Cardinal and the water utility whistleblower, but I demand that the town drop any potential charges and face what is really going on.
Thank you. Anybody else like to address the council this evening? Yes,
My
sir.
name is Carlos Ramirez, reporter with New Brunswick today. I'd like the board to drop any charges against Mr. Cradaville, as well as a full investigation regarding the water system. And I'll also like to ask Captain Miller about why he has become
Excuse me. Through the chair.
All right, if you will ask Captain Miller why the department had to file a search warrant for Mr. Cradaville's office. And as Mr. Cradaville has said, he was going to have a meeting with the police department, as I believe he mentioned in one of his broadcasts.
They wanted the meter before the meeting, and he wouldn't give it to them, that's why they obtained the search warrant.
All right,
Thank you.
thank you.
Anybody else like to address the council this evening? Anyone else like to address the council this evening? Well, I'd like to wish everybody a great, happy holiday, Merry Christmas. Please be safe out there, enjoy your time. Yes, everybody else. Help yourself.
No, I just want to say very quick, I just want to say thank you to the New Brunswick Fire Department, to the New Brunswick Police Department, and to everybody else who have been out there making the holidays a little bit brighter for our community. It was so happy to see the Santa in the fire truck on Saturday all around town. And I know that the police department is doing something, did something in December 10th, and they're doing something this week, I believe, this weekend. So those are the things that sometimes they don't get publicized, but our community gets together, and thank you for helping those families. The school is helping. There's a lot of community-based organizations who are helping the victims of the fire. So I want to say thank you and Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Councilwoman Escobar. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Anderson.
2 things. One, I've gotten a few calls. Obviously, the letters for the house assessments through landlords and owners has gone out. A couple of people are scared that the tax rate is still going to be the same. That is not the case when these things happen. So it's going to drop. Some people pay less, some people say pay the same, pay and go up. This tax rate that you had for 2016 would not be the same tax rate that'll be for 2017. So we just have to wait for that to come. Usually it comes down a lot, so please wait and see what happens after that. Secondly, I'd like to acknowledge Councilwoman Betsy Garlotti on her service. You know, she will be leaving us soon. And I want to thank her personally. I got to run with her my first time, and thank her for her mentorship and her friendship throughout all these years.
I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and everything else that people celebrate this time of year. Also, just keep in mind, I want to commend the police department and the fire department. Nobody sees the things that they do every day. Unfortunately, if something bad happens, people will come out and, you know, protest and everything else. But they do little things every single day. They save lives. They put their lives on the line every day, and most of them, they just want to go home just like everybody else. Secondly, I want to commend also, second what John said with our running mate. Try not to look over because we'll get emotional.
She still has one more meeting.
No, we never know. We never know. Not saying you, I mean, you know how it is. It's a Thursday, and this. She helped us out a lot. Even when we first got appointed, she was the first one, she called me up and she said, if you need anything. Second by the other members called me up, but she said, if you need anything, just let me know. And she always had a smile on her face. You never saw her get, people can call her anything at the meetings and stuff like that. And she just kept it going with a smile on her face, and the same smile all the time at the any events that we were at. She always had a hug for you and stuff like that. And we're gonna miss her a lot. I'm gonna stop now. All right, thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Once again, go give her a
Anybody else?
Well, I would just like to express my gratitude for the kind words that my running mates have expressed about me. I come from a family of service. I am a true citizen of the city of New Brunswick. The comments that are frequently said about me is, oh, it's in the blood, or oh, it's a genetic flaw. So you can decide for yourselves what you think it is, but I have very much enjoyed my service on the council with my colleagues, and also the members of the administration who have always been so generous to me with their time and explanations when I didn't understand something. Our public safety people, again, have been great collaborators in things that we've tried to get done to keep the city safe. I'm not moving out of town. I live in the house I grew up in, and I love it, and I love my neighborhood and my neighbors. You'll see me walking around because as of January 1st, I will also be leaving my day job. So I'll be one of those crazy bag ladies with a dog and the hat and walking up and down Livingston Avenue. So thank you again, everyone. I really very much enjoyed this.
Maybe we can all join hands and sing a little Kumbaya. So with that, we wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Thank you all, and we'll call for a motion to adjourn, please.
Motion.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Anderson.
Aye.
Councilmember Escobar.
Aye.
Council Vice President Fleming.
Aye.
Councilmember Garlotti.
Aye.
Council President Egan.
Aye.